Hi, my name is Nasser Sheikh and I'm a Chartered Certified Accountant with Hoffman & Cohen, a firm based in Knightsbridge, London. Today's topic of discussion is business growth, which is a topic that I'm generally asked by our existing clients, our new clients, and my next door neighbour when he found out that I'm an accountant. As you know, we will discuss the different business growth options available to you, but it is very important for us to first ascertain or assess what precisely or exactly business growth is. Firstly, I would like to emphasize on this matter that it is you and only you who can make business growth a reality. Sure, you will need assistance from your accountants and your business advisors on the way, but the only person who can make business growth a reality is you. With that being said, you must now wonder, how do you really grow your business? Now, as I say, passion is contagious. Nothing great in this world have ever been accomplished without passion. Great. I hear you say, you've heard that, you know that, but how does it help growing your business? Great question. In my opinion, it is passion that is a very, very important factor and will also determine the core of your business growth. It is, however, important that we differentiate between the passion for your business and the passion for money. You may think passion for business and passion for money is the same thing. It is not. When you're passionate about business, you go out of your way to serve your business. Your customer, your colleagues, your clients, your employees, or anyone else you deal with can feel your passion. They can see that you are really passionate about your business, and as I said earlier, passion is contagious, so your customer stays with you, they like dealing with you, they buy more off you, you have a better employee retention rate who loves working for you, and most important of all, you're having an amazing time running your business. That's what I call passion for business. So what do you think, if all this is happening, where do you really think your business is growing? In my opinion, your business is going absolutely upscale, and this is precisely what I call business growth. Now, in comparison, if you're passionate for money, then going out of your way to serve the clients will not be financially viable for you. You will not see or realize the importance of employee motivation, and customer services will always come after cost savings. In this case, if that happens, where do you think your business is going? Is this what you call business growth? It is therefore extremely important to get involved in the business that you are passionate about, the business that you would love to get involved in, the business, the involvement of which gives you the real pleasure and, as they say, run after excellence and successful for you. Now, as an accountant, I've always been asked about the ways to grow your business. In return, I've always asked this question: what is business growth? Do you really know what business growth is? Is it business growth if you increase your turnover by 25% this year? Or is it business growth if you have opened up or started several new branches? On the face of it, it appears that your business is growing. After all, 25% increase in turnover or several new branches do indicate a nice business growth, doesn't it? Well, let me just ask you furthermore questions then. What if that the 25% increase in turnover have actually increased your cost by 30%? Do you still think this is business growth? What if those extra branches that you've opened have actually swallowed your resources and the profits of your already successful branches? Is it still business growth? I guess not. Is it? You see, people have a real misconception of what really business growth is. They see the turnover increasing, call it business growth. They see the branches opening, they say, this business is growing. I've seen many businesses which have dramatically increased their turnover but had no resources to match up with extra demand or keep up with the new customers, and as a result created a huge loss, which is not clearly business growth. I've also seen many businesses who opened up several branches from the profits of their already successful branches and failed to properly manage them, resulting in the collapse. Well, I don't suppose this is business growth, is it? Absolutely not. No way. Now you may be thinking, I've told you the problems and the reasons of those problems. Where are the solutions? What's the point of talking to us or creating this video when you do not have any solutions to provide? As in my earlier videos, I've always told you that I'm not a bad news bearer, and everything that I say in this video have a solution. So let's start with what I actually believe business growth is. In my opinion, your business is growing when you're increasing your revenue and at the same time managing the growth and controlling the cost while increasing your bottom line profits. But you're saying, easier said than done, isn't it? Everybody's probably trying that. I understand that. So why don't I tell you some proven strategies that majority of small businesses ignore and then wonder why their business is not growing. Remember, we are chartered certified accountants. We have been involved in a number of businesses and we have seen why businesses are successful and why some businesses are not so successful. The first and most important one, without which your business can never grow, is leadership. Now, we all believe that we are the leaders of our business and without us, the business would fail. But are we really the leaders of our business? I hear you say absolutely. Why? Is it because that we are the one who are doing everything in the business? It is because we manage our business, we do most of the work, we bill and chase the clients, and we're the one who also deal with our advisors, correct? So in summary, we work in the business. Remember, in the business, yeah? Brilliant. Imagine a football coach suddenly decide that he is better off playing in the field with the players instead of managing them or coaching them. What would be the chances of that team's success? Not a zero in my opinion. Do you think the team whose leader is involved in a day-to-day playing could overcome strategic issues? I don't think so. It is therefore vital for us to work on the business, instead of in the business. We should step back from our day-to-day business, delegate the task to a capable manager in order for you to grow your business. This, my friend, is real business growth. Don't you agree? The second and extremely vital aspect of business growth is niche market. In simple words, a niche market is a specific group of individuals and businesses that could benefit the most from your product or services and could afford to pay for it. Important, they should be able to afford. Some may argue that by only focusing on niche market, you may be limiting your target audience by approaching the wider market. This may be true, yeah. But would you rather diversify your resources and target wider market, or manage your resources and focus on a small segmented market? You can either decide, you can either choose to spend, let's say, £1 per 10,000 customers or £10 per 1,000 customers. In the end, it will cost you the same £10,000, but by you focusing on the niche market will allow you to spend more on your individual prospect. You may ask as to how it would be better to target less audience. The answer is quite simple. Would you rather have 10% of £100 or 10% of £1,000, which is £100, or 50% of £250, which is £125? Think about it, hear it again, and you will know what I'm talking about. I could use an example of the accountancy industry. Let's say you're a small building company and looking for an accountant. We refer to two accountants, one that say we provide the usual accountancy services and one that say that we only work with builders. Which one do you think you would choose? In order for you to grow your business, you need to ensure that choosing your business should be a no-brainer for your customer. Why? Because you are the one of not many who are experts in the specific industry the customer requires services. If you want a burger, we go to McDonald's, or would we go to an Indian restaurant? In my opinion, a great pitch to a wider market could result in an average outcome, but a decent pitch to your niche market would definitely result in a great outcome. Now there's one question that I must ask. What is your pitch? Lastly, I'm an accountant and obviously cannot discuss how taxes could affect your business growth. We're discussing business growth here, and taxes play a very important role in determining how much is left for you to enjoy. There's no doubt that we must pay the fair share of our profit in taxes by following the tax law, but not a penny more, not a penny less. However, I've seen a large number of businesses that struggle to pay the taxes on time, resulting in them having to pay interest and penalties. Now that hurts, I'm sure it really hurts. Paying the right amount in taxes is our legal duty, but paying interest and penalties is tax on your tax, which definitely goes against the principles of business growth. Have you ever wondered why the employees who work for you do not go through the usual tax dread? Pay the tax on time. Why? Because it is human nature to believe what you see, which also goes with the funds that you see available in your business bank account. It is natural to spend what you see available. After all, it is your money, isn't it? Well, when it comes to business, the answer is an unfortunate no. There's a portion of taxes included in those available funds, such as PAYE that you collected from your employees, VAT that you collected from your customers, and corporation tax that may be due on your profits. Now, if you've already spent that portion, then what would happen? You may pay interest on late payments. You may have to take a loan or use your overdraft facility to pay the taxes, which would incur interest and charges. You may just delay the payment to HMRC and then pay late payment surcharges on top. All in all, a dent on your profit, and we do not call this business growth. So what could be done about it? The answer is quite simple. It's all about planning. We always ensure that our clients are aware of the tax liability way in advance, which allow them to pay or transfer the funds to a saving account and do not see that funds available in their current account. They don't spend it when they don't see it. This way, when the time to pay the taxes come, they do not pay any interest and penalties. In summary, the tax is never taxed. Simple. So the question I would like to ask you is, are you paying taxes on top of your taxes? Well, that'll be all the boring talk that you'll hear from me. Till I'll see you next time, I would like to wish you a great day and a wonderful rest of your week. See you later.